guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a day in the life. In today's video, we are going to be doing a little bit of back to school prep. We've already done the backpacks and school supplies. That was in a previous video, but today I want to work on some of the food aspects of it. I like to prepare sandwiches ahead of time if I get the chance, so I'm really hoping on doing that today and freezing those, also making a fun little back to school treat. But before we go ahead and jump into today's video, I want to mention that it is in collaboration with a few other women. I will have the playlist linked down in the description box below. This collaboration is hosted by Britt and the Beard, also Mama Jessie J. Love their channels. They are going to be doing some back to school prep as well, so make sure you check out that playlist down below. Also, it's kind of like rainy and gloomy today. I'm really feeling like getting out of the house. Maybe a Target trip is in order. I have not been in so long. I will be bringing all 4 boys with me if I do go. I want to see if they have pumpkin spice creamer out. I've been waiting for that moment. And also just check out a few things for fall. I haven't really browsed like that in a while. We'll have limited time in between morning nap and afternoon nap, but it might be nice for all of us to get out and walk around for a little bit. While I'm over here, I quickly wanted to show you guys, this is not in collaboration or sponsored or anything. This is just a site that I truly use every single year, and it is called Thrift Books. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's basically like purchasing upcycled books, and you can browse by condition, like good, very good, and the books are a lot cheaper than the new ones from Amazon. So the boys were asking for a few books recently. A couple weeks back, we walked the mall, went to Barnes & Noble, and they were looking at some books, and the books there were full price, so justifying paying $17.99 a book per kid, and they wanted a couple of books. I just felt like that was kind of outrageous. That's just me personally. Even though all the kids would use it, I'd rather look for a deal on Amazon or when Target has like buy one get one 50% off or something like that. But Thrift Books is definitely my go-to when my kids ask for certain books. So we picked up this one by Mo Willems, The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog. I have to go through these, and usually if there's anything wrong with them, this one came from a library, it looks like, I will just email Thrift Books and usually they'll send me out a new one, no problem. This was also a book that they really wanted from Barnes & Noble. It's the D.K. Smithsonian. This one seems to be falling apart, the binding. The pages seem perfect, but I think I'm gonna email them about that because this was supposed to be in really good condition and it's not necessarily.
Oh, the hot dog pigeon.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you in a minute. The boys are super excited about these books. And this is The Duckling Gets a Cookie for Max. He was asking for this one. This one seems like brand new condition, like the pages totally not even open. This one's like pristine, so way to go, Thrift Books.
No, is this one in our bin?
Yeah, and then this one is Are You Ready to Play Outside?
For Max? For me?
I don't know.
Oh, I already have that.
You have that one, so maybe this is for Max. And the pages are really great in this one. So just wanted to share Thrift Books with you guys for your back to school book shopping. If you want some books like catered to your child's next grade reading level, check out there. They usually have them really cheap. And like I said, if there's an issue, you can always email them. And they're usually really great with sending out a new one or refunds or whatever it may be if it didn't meet the criteria. But then sometimes you get brand new books like this and you've only paid like $4 for them. So that's pretty awesome. I'm in the middle of getting breakfast ready, but one thing I wanted to share for back to school is vitamins for kids. I give my kids a probiotic. This is the Culturelle brand. The chewables, we used to do gummies, and then it was really bad for their teeth, so we switched to the chewables. And then I always give them this. I don't know if it works or not. It's the elderberry chewables for kids, but I've kind of ditched the multivitamin because they do eat pretty healthy, and just stuck with these two. So we're gonna finish up breakfast and get on with the morning.
Mama.
Yeah.
Is this the car that I have in my bin?
Cadillac STS? I don't know if you have that one.
It's black, but it's also the same side.
Yeah.
It also has the same front.
That's really cool.
Oh, we were right. Oh, we were. Oh, there's a tiny car. No, we were right. No, we were.
So I got out all the stuff to prep. The homemade Uncrustables, you'll want like a soft bread for sure, just peanut butter and jelly or whatever your child prefers. We like strawberry. And then I got this little cutter on Amazon. Last year I had a stainless steel one and it finally kind of broke, but I'm gonna try this. I love to freeze sandwiches ahead of time because 3 out of the 5 days of the week, I am packing 2 lunches. So on a few days of the week, Max does go to preschool. He'll be going to pre-K and I have to pack his lunch. He does not have an option to purchase any lunch. And Mason likes to buy lunch on Fridays, so we allow him to do that. And then the other days of the week, I pack for them, and eventually I'll be packing for the twins too. So that'll be 4 lunch boxes to fill up. But this makes it so much quicker in the mornings just having these sandwiches prepped ahead of time. You could even do this with ham and cheese too, turkey and cheese, whatever combination you can think of. You can make ahead with this little sandwich maker. Of course, you don't have to cut them in circles. I just try and do it and make it look like the Uncrustables that you would get at the store. We sometimes buy those because those are very convenient as well. But I was very impressed with this cutter. I put this sandwich in there and I just pressed it down a little bit because it was a little bit thick, and it did cut it into a nice sealed circle. This little gadget was so inexpensive on Prime Day. I think it was $6.99, maybe even $5.99, and I do like it better than my stainless steel one. The stainless steel one popped out in the top. This one is all one piece, so it seems pretty reliable. I will link it down in my description box below in case you guys are interested, but let me know down in the comments below, do you guys pack lunches or does your child buy? And if you pack them, what is your favorite kind of like main course to pack? I feel like I'm usually doing peanut butter and jelly and I'm running out of ideas. Ham and cheese is another go-to, but I'd love to hear some ideas from you guys down in the comments, and maybe you can give some others some of your ideas as well and we can all help each other out. Next, I'm going to make a little back to school tree. I made these last year and they're so adorable and fairly easy to make. You'll just need some vanilla wafer cookies, some white melting chocolate, red food dye. I actually have dye-free red food dye, if that makes sense. I think it's colored by a vegetable or a fruit. And you'll want to take your little wafer and cut it in the shape of a pencil tip. And you're going to use regular chocolate chips to make the pencil tip. And you're going to dip the other end in the white chocolate that is dyed pink mixture to make an eraser, and these just make an adorable little pencil cookie treat. You could stick them inside a bento box. You could surprise your kids with them after their first day of school. My boys wanted to test these out a little bit early, but they remember that I made them last year, so I think it'll be a tradition that I make them pencil cookies every year for the beginning of school. Once those cookies were done, they take no time at all. I wanted to give the twins some undivided attention, so I'm reading them their favorite books. It's the Never Touch series. They have a few of these. It was almost time for their first nap. As you can tell, they're getting pretty tired, and when they go down for nap, I'm going to do a little bit of organizing and get in my workout of the day. Once the fall time comes around, the twins will go down to one nap most likely, so I'll probably have to work out later in the day. I really enjoy working out in the morning right now and setting the tone for my whole day, so it's gonna kind of stink going back to afternoons when I'm already mostly tired from running around all morning, but it's okay. I'd rather work out than not do it at all, so I'll just have to find a way to motivate myself to get that done in the afternoon. After I get the twins down, I'm running upstairs to get some quick chores done. I got another shoe rack for Max's room. I use these shoe racks from Amazon to store the boys' Legos. They love having their Legos out on display, and I don't really mind it. I know they take great pride in all of these builds that they work on together and ones they work on with my husband. So this is the only way that I found to display them that's cost effective. If you guys have a way that you display your Legos, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear some new ideas, but for now, this is the best way that I came up with that is space saving. I'm also going to go ahead and make my bed, so that's checked off the list, and get the remainder of our laundry folded and put away, and then we will head downstairs for a workout where I'll show you just a few clips of that. If this is your first time watching my video, welcome. Leave me a comment down below so I can officially say hi. Thanks so much for being here today. But I love to work out. We work out in our home gym in the basement. We used to go to the regular gym. My husband and I actually met in a gym many years ago. It's just one of our hobbies and it makes us feel really good. So we always try and prioritize that even with busy life with 4 kids. Successfully all made it into the car. We are heading to Target just to kind of get out of the house, walk around a little bit, see what's new for fall, if they have anything out for fall, I don't know. But also I want to grab like a loaf of bread and just a couple of things to send with the boys this weekend. My husband and I are doing our anniversary trip to Ocean City, New Jersey, and the boys are going to stay with my mom. We didn't get to do it last year because of his injury, so we were really bummed out about it, but it's been a tradition for the last maybe like 4 years or so, 5 years that we've done this. But I really want to send up some supplies for their lunches so that way it's not like too much of a burden on her to make sure all of them get fed. Of course she would do it, and she's going to, you know, have their dinners and stuff, but I always just like to send like a few extra snacks and things. So let's get to Target. With a super small Target haul. Nothing too much fall related other than these adorable little Carter shirts. I wanted to grab them because ours always sells out of Halloween and seasonal shirts really quickly, and perfect, a twin pack, one for each twin. So we got the little skeleton one, I think this glows in the dark, and the little orange striped one. They'll look so cute in those. This shirt is for Max for next summer. I love to buy clothes in advance when I find them on clearance. This was on clearance for $8.40. I love to get these shirts every single year. They're super soft, quick, easy button up. They can wear them to school. They wear them to our Ocean City trip, to dinners, just really nice. So I love to get those, especially when they're on clearance. And then over here, the boys picked out these waffles to bring to my mom's house. Blueberry waffles for the babies at home. They picked some mandarin oranges to bring up, and also grab some bread to bring up there. I think I left peanut butter, and she already has jelly just for quick sandwiches. And I left some other like fruit pouches and different snacks, mac and cheese last time. And then the last thing we picked up was this Bright Room bin, this little organizer. It has the snap handles. Mason has a lot of little Legos, and we're gonna try and organize some of them and put some of them in this bin in his closet in hopes that it'll keep them safe and from breaking. So I got to do that later on, but I also want to share with you guys a quick and easy dinner recipe that you can make on a school night too. Next, we're gonna make a super easy dinner. This is a one-pot meal, or you can make it in your crock pot, of course. It is a copycat Olive Garden zuppa toscana. I make this often, my boys love it. You will just need some ground sausage. I get the mild Italian. You'll need some potatoes and onions. I'm using these oven roasters that are frozen in a bag just to make this quick and easy. You can always chop up fresh potatoes if you're doing it in the crock pot, and they can cook all day long while you're busy doing other things, or you can get the steam in the bag one. So to my pot, I'm gonna add some garlic and also add in the sausage and brown that all up. I'm gonna add in 1 carton of bone broth, chicken broth, or you can also do vegetable if you want to do that. But I'm also going to add in some water later just to make the broth go a little bit further, because I'm going to be adding in some kale. So it's going to have some volume to this soup. It's got a little bit of everything, but it's so good. Once the potatoes are done roasting in the oven, I'm going to add them to my pot. Also add in some water. You can season this however you'd like. I find that it has enough flavor from the sausage that you need very minimal seasoning, maybe a little bit of Italian seasoning or pepper. I don't really think it needs any salt because you have the broth. But next I'm going to add in the kale towards the end so it doesn't wilt too much. You want it to cook, but you don't want it to be like super, I don't know what the word is, melty, I guess, looking, or droopy. You can still kind of want it to look like fresh kale. And then we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream to change the color of the soup and make it a little bit creamy. It is so good, so quick, and so easy. But I'm going to go ahead and end today's video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. We are going to be jumping into fall decorating in the near future. We also have a party prep video coming up most likely. So exciting things ahead, but I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
This is a call